Welcome to the podcast of disaster. I'm your host, LordM, and accompanying me is my co-host,
Courte 437.
and this is OC Talk. And today we have a special guest, like always. Please present yourself.
Hi, my name is the Prankster VA. As you can probably tell by the VA part of my name, I am a voice actor. But not only that, I am a singer and a writer, and I just want to make people happy. So yeah.
We have you here, Prankster.
Oh yes, we're here to talk about my little Sona named Mary. She's a frog.
Okay.
That,
Interesting.
that responds the first question. So,
Well, that answers the first question, which is what is their name? Their name is
yeah.
Mary.
Before we ask, well, I guess we move to the next one. What inspired you to make them or make her him?
Well, okay, Mary's a girl. I'm gonna just clear that up. She's a girl. She's my little. She's okay. What inspired me to make her? Honestly, I kind of felt I do have two other OCs, but it's kind of just been them that's been running the whole thing, and I felt like I needed to try something new, so I wanted to try a new species, and I'm like, okay, let's make an OC, and then boom, she was born.
Ooh.
Not many frog OCs out there that I've seen.
Yeah, frogs are kind of underrepresented in the Sonic universe. Because, like, you don't see many frog characters, you don't see many, like, frog OCs, you don't see people talk about frogs.
We need more
So I
representation.
thought, we need more frogs. I want little hoppers.
Alright. If that's all for that question, Court, will you do the next one?
Okay, so what is her lore?
Ooh, this is actually trying to be a work in progress for her lore, but Mary lives in the classic era of Sonic, so she's like with classic Sonic, classic Amy, all of them. She actually lives in Carnival Zone, which is really fun. She's a fun-loving person. She loves to throw all kinds of parties. In a very similar way, she also loves baking, which bonds her closer to classic Amy, because we all know Amy loves to bake, right? That's pretty much common knowledge.
Strawberry shortcake sucks.
She would probably very much disagree. She loves strawberry shortcake. Um, but she wants to go on her own. She goes on her own adventures, trying to stop bad guys and take down the badniks that eventually will invade her little home. And yeah, she's kind of just living her own little life.
She's doing her own thing.
Yeah, she is friends with most of the classic canon Sonic characters. But other than that, she's kind of just living her life.
Well, I'm glad that she's living her own life as well. That she likes to bake, to cook.
Oh yeah, she loves baking. Sorry if my mic cut out. If I had to like guess her favorite thing to make, it is a tie between uh chocolate cake and snickerdoodle cookies. That's like her top two favorite things in the world.
Oh, wow. Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then let's move to the next question. Then, do they have a family?
She did, but as most frogs do, they eventually have to leave and, move on from their mom and dad. So She does have a mom and dad. I have not had like any established lore for them, but I will soon. Mary is a newer OC. She kind of just was born like a week ago, I believe 2 weeks
wow.
ago.
Oh,
So she is still very much in development, but she is born. So I do intend on making her like a little brother, maybe a sister, and her parents eventually.
That's
But no,
cool.
she does have her family intact.
they are alive.
I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna traumatize the poor girl, okay? Yet. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, she does have a family.
All right.
Okay, is that it then?
Yes.
Okay. What are her favorite things like food or activities?
Okay, so I kind of already said like favorite thing to bake. That's kind of like very similar because she does also love eating her own baking.
Mhm.
But other hobbies will include like she loves like throwing parties for people, and that's like kind of always been her thing. Um, and she also just likes playing games with people, just like having fun, being like a joy bringer of sorts. She also very much loves to sing. She loves to sing like she likes to whistle little tunes if she's taking a walk or just, just doing something. She'll like to make up stuff as she goes along. She's very carefree in a sense.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Well, and what is their favorite food? I don't know if you say that. Maybe I didn't hear you.
Okay, if she had to pick an all-time like favorite food, like she could eat this forever and never get tired of it. Does cotton candy count as a food?
Yeah, I think it does.
I'd say
If
so.
if she could never get like any health problems from it, because you know how that would lead if she actually tried that. If she could have no repercussions, she would eat cotton candy every single day of her life for every meal. I am not joking.
Wow.
She would.
Well, since that is that all for that question for that question? I cannot even speak anymore.
Yeah,
All right then.
it's okay. Just try and think before you say stuff. Just like try and think.
I'm trying, but I sometimes and my brain freeze and go you know. All right. The next question
We all
is
have our moments like that.
yeah, we all have those moments. Well, the next question is: do they have transformations or powers?
Um, she does have two abilities.
Ooh.
Well, I mean, being a frog, she's naturally being gifted the ability to jump very high, like higher than average.
Mhm.
So she kind of has like a little super jump. And also being a frog, she also has a very long tongue. So that's kind of the two abilities I've given her. Because I feel like it's basic, I know, but it feels like enough. It feels just like, yeah, because she's also a classic character. I didn't want to make
Ooh.
her like too overpowered.
Yeah, classic characters sometimes
So
can
yeah,
be
this
strong. So
I know, but I just feel like she's a little simple girly. So I feel like if I gave her simple powers, it's like yeah, it works. So she just has a long tongue and a really high jump.
she has frog
Okay, so that's
powers.
it. That's it for powers and abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does she have a job?
No. I had to think on that. That's no. She
another job in
doesn't.
SOC.
I do plan on giving her a job, like maybe she could be like a ticket attendant at Carnival Zone. That could
Ooh.
be something she'd be very good at. Or she could like join a circus. I feel like that'd be something she'd really love.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, I guess yes now.
All right.
I guess now that you bring it up, can I change my answer?
Yeah, you can. You can. I don't mind.
She works as a ticket attendant now in Carnival Zone. She helps people get settled in. She may work as another good one is on the side she does tours for the carnival.
Okay, that's
Okay.
cool.
All right. We're gonna ask Yano
So, yeah.
Fish to remove the previous answer. Unless you want her to keep it. All right.
Huh?
Then let's move to the next question then. Are they connected or they know somebody from the canon story of the Sonic universe?
I would like to say yes. um, any modern characters? No, she kind of just stays in the classic universe, so she knows classic Sonic, Tails, Amy, etc., etc. Um, she does also know like all the villains from the classic era. So like think Eggman, Fang, oh god, what other classic villains out there? Metal Sonic.
Do they also know that the witch that used to fight Tails?
Oh, no, I don't think they have met, no.
Oh,
Okay.
is that all for the question?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Does she have a love interest?
Ooh.
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
And it's not one of the no. She kind of doesn't feel like the need to have like a crush or anything. So she kind of just sees everyone as either like, oh, I don't like you as much, or oh, you're just a friend. We're cool. We're cool. We're just friends though.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's understandable.
All right. Then we move to the next question. Do they have a rival or enemy?
Oh, yes. Yes, they do. If I wrote this down specifically. They hate Fang. I like to add that they have this like petty bantering, where it's more like a sibling rivalry kind of banter, where like she tries to play like the good girl hero, and Fang is just, well, you know how he is, right?
Yeah, we know.
um, the reason why they started this is because one time, this is canon in her lore, that Fang knocked over her bake sale tray, and then she hated him ever since.
Understandably so.
Yeah, I will be mad too.
He just kicked it, and it just fell over. It destroyed everything. And she's like, I do have a canon voice for her. I voice most of my OC, so she's like, I'm gonna hate you for the rest of my life. I will never let you live this down until your grave, mister.
Oh my god, we have voice reveal too.
Yeah, voice reveal. Hello. My name is Ribbit. I mean,
Nice.
My name is Ribbit. I'm thinking of Ribbit from the Amazing Digital Circus. That's why. If anybody knows the Amazing Digital Circus, where my circus stands at, but my name is Mary. Hello.
Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Man, I wish I could do my OC voice.
Me too.
All right. After that voice reveal, I guess we can move to the next question. Court, take it away.
I guess this one is going to have a pretty obvious answer, but is there any fan art of her?
I wish, but no.
Oh.
I wish. I want people to draw my silly little frog girl. I want people to like her and just have fun with her.
Well, my question is, do you have any references of her? Like, have you
Ooh.
drawn her?
Yes, I have actually. It was my submission for OC Talk.
Okay.
I do still have that same picture.
And it's the only thing you have of her as for today.
Yes, that is correct. That is correct.
All right, chat, you know what to do. Draw the frog. Draw it.
Yes! Draw my froggy!
All right. Then we move to the almost last question. What do you want them to be at the end of your story? Good ending, bad ending, stuff like that. What they're gonna be doing.
I would like her to have a good ending. Specifically one where instead of like fighting Fang all the time, she actually ends up redeeming him into being a good guy. I would like that ending to happen because then they could actually just put their grudges of bake sales aside and just be friends.
Hey, that's pretty cute. Do she do anything else like besides redeeming him?
Honestly, they kind of just bicker and fight until she realizes that, like, hey, this guy's kind of just sad and pathetic. Let me help you. And then it's this like nice little redemption arc for Fang, and I feel like he needs a friend other than Bean and Bark because they kind of just drive him crazy. She will get to meet Bean and Bark.
Yeah,
She will.
I remember maybe this is Archie thing, but I remember Fang never cared for Bean and Bark besides partnership. I don't know if this apply on IDW.
Yeah, I know. I do believe that Fang, Bean, and Bark are actually separated. I believe that's the case because in Sonic Superstars, Bean and Bark would have been there for Fang for like, cause they're like his people. There's like a little posse, but they're not there. So I'm guessing what happened in the comic with the little like Fang miniseries is that they broke up.
Wait, really? I didn't know that.
That's what I'm suspecting. I do have a friend who's a big fan of Fang. He does like his own little headcanon voice for him, and he's really cool. So I'm gonna ask him, like, did they break up? Did they not? Like, are we gonna get a breakup song with Fang? Are we gonna get like a 2000s rock style breakup song? That'd be so funny. But so yeah, that's like Mary's story and who Mary is.
Well, I'm glad that you give us her story. If I now move to the next and last question, do you have any socials or any kind of place where you share your stuff and people can go see it?
Yes, I do actually. If you want very content related to things that I like Pretty Cure, Sonic, Dungeons and Dragons, and a lot more stuff, I do have a YouTube, and I also have a Twitter. I don't use Twitter very often, but the few times I do, I just comment or just scroll. So I don't think you're gonna find anything there mostly, but I may post some stuff as I start to complete my own projects. So maybe if you follow me, you might get to see it. Woohoo!
Well,
Hmm.
all that stuff is gonna be appearing right now in the screen. So please go see her stuff and give, you know, say nice thing to her as well. Draw the frog now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. For the frog. Do it or the frog gets it.
Save the frog, please.
Save me!
All right. Before we close this episode, do you wish to say anything to the audience that's watching you?
Oh, I do. Wear your seatbelt, don't eat yellow snow, and shedang for life. Also, shedang is Shadow Xfang. Shedang for life! That's
Yeah,
all I want to say.
That's the first time I hear the ship.
It's a joke ship.
Careful. Maybe people will see. Wait, maybe she's onto something. You start seeing fan out of that.
We actually do have some fan art of shedang. It's been a joke going on for a while. I even wrote my own little fan fiction, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah. But people can go see your stuff and find the Shafang. Shafang. I cannot even pronounce it.
Shadang. That was
Shadang.
what she said.
Shadang. Thank you, Courte. I'm glad I have you
Yeah,
here.
no problem. Anytime.
Speaking of having here, we are going to end this episode of OC Talk. Again, thank you, Prankster, for being part of the episode.
It's absolutely no issue. It was a pleasure being here.
And we're glad you could come and be here with us.
Anyways, I am LordM.
I am Courte 437.
And this
And
has
I'm
been...
Prankster.
And that's Prankster.
Yay!
And this has been...
I didn't know I wasn't supposed to say anything.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
This stuff happens all the time on our podcast. It's fine.
That's why it's the podcast of disaster. This has been OC Talk, and we see you all next time. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.